Marijuana is a big topic of discussion in our country. Many people believe that all it can bring about are a bunch of kids doing drugs, getting high, and getting into trouble. But I wonder if these people would feel this way if they really knew all the good taking different types of marijuana could do for people in desperate need of help. Today I will be explaining all the good qualities medical marijuana can bring to show you that the good substantially outweighs the bad. I've done extensive research into the topic of medical marijuana, and what benefits multiple studies has proven that it possesses. By the end of this speech, I hope to have persuaded you to accept that marijuana, when used correctly, can help reduce pain, is a safer alternative than other drugs, and has a new way of consuming it that take away previous reservations. Chronic pain is a major problem all throughout the world, with many people not having a way to relieve any of that pain. According to Medical News Today, chronic pain affects more people than cancer, heart disease, and diabetes combined. With chronic pain being so prevalent in today's society, people are looking for a better option to relieve some of that pain. Marijuana strands cannabis indica and cannabis sativa have been studied and proven to significantly affect headaches, neuropathy, spasticity, and joint pain. This is the marijuana plant leaf. According to Medical News Today, the components of marijuana that most studies focus on for pain relief are THC and CBD. THC resembles the cannabinoid chemicals that occur naturally in the brain. When people ingest or inhale THC, it stimulates the brain's cannabinoid receptors. This activates the body's reward system and reduces pain levels. CBD interacts with pain receptors in the brain to exert pain-relieving and anti-inflammatory effects. These two components of marijuana are significantly proven to relieve pain, so why aren't people allowed to use them? Studies have also shown it to drastically help many conditions, including autism spectrum disorders, cachexia wasting disease, cancer, Crohn's disease, epilepsy, glaucoma, HIV and AIDS, muscular dystrophy, multiple sclerosis, Parkinson's disease, post-traumatic stress disorder, seizure disorders, and severe muscle spasms. With all these conditions, think of the people in the United States that are affected by one or more of these conditions. These people have to go through life in pain or debilitated when there is something out there that has been proven to help them. Think about that old man who has Parkinson's disease. This man can't even carry out a conversation with his family because of the muscle spasms. If he were allowed to use medical marijuana, it would help calm those muscle spasms, improve his anxiety, improve his pain, improve his sleep habits, stop his weight loss and nausea, and do many things to help him according to the Parkinson's Foundation. Being able to use medical marijuana would increase the pleasure of his life substantially. Pain relief drugs are not a new thing. People have been trying to find safe drugs to take for years. Currently, the drugs prescribed by most doctors are opiates. Now, opiates are a powerful pain relief medication that are highly addictive and overprescribed in today's society. According to the CDC, drug overdose killed 63,632 Americans in 2016, with 2/3 or 66% of that being from opiates. A lot of these people that took these opiates were probably people in pain who had nowhere else to turn. Medical News Today surveyed 3,000 people who are medical cannabis users. Of them, 81% strongly agreed medical marijuana was more effective alone than in combination with other drugs. And 97% strongly agreed they could decrease their opiate usage when using medical marijuana. According to patriotcare.org, recent data shows that opiate overdose deaths have fallen in states with medical marijuana laws. This shows you that in the few states that are allowed to administer medical marijuana, it is replacing the opiate usage, which in turn is decreasing the amount of deaths. With all these studies, it is clear that marijuana is the safer option. While marijuana does have deaths related to it, with 279 marijuana-related deaths from 1997 to 2005, which is a substantial gap, it is substantially lower than all other alternative options. While using medical marijuana has a lot of benefits, many people have major concerns. Most of them concerns stem from smoking marijuana and its relation to lung disease. Any type of smoke that is inhaled into the body is damaging, whether it be from burning wood, tobacco, or marijuana. The toxins and carcinogens that are released from the combustion of materials are what's harmful to your lungs. According to the American Lung Association, research shows that smoking marijuana causes chronic bronchitis, and marijuana smoke has been shown to injure cell linings of the large airways. Lung disease is a major problem and not something to take lightly. But while all this is true, there are many ways in which marijuana can be taken other than smoking it. In the few states where it is legal, you can now buy it in cannabinoid oils. These cannabinoid oils can be taken in many ways. You can put it into a vaporizer and let it go throughout the house if you are the only one in the house taking it. It can be administered sublingually, meaning under the tongue, and you can even cook with it using CBD olive oil. You can use a topical pain relief. These topicals are cannabis-infused lotions, balms, and oils. They're absorbed right through the skin for localized relief in pain, soreness, and inflammation. You can also use edibles. These edibles can be found in baked goods, in gummies, and candies, and drinks. They have a significant amount of THC in them most of the time. You can find them in different capsules, and you can even find them in oils and butters, like to cook with it. With all these different ways to administer marijuana, they eliminate the biggest concern associated with its intake. These new forms should be able to take away the biggest reservation people have for not legalizing it. Now that this speech is coming to a close, I hope to have made it clear to you that the good outweigh the bad when it comes to using medical marijuana. Every day new research is being put out there that are in support of this theory, and every day more and more states are legalizing or leaning closer to legalizing the use of medical marijuana. So when hopefully it becomes legal in the state that you live, you will be open to its use, and allow people in your state to administer it and be okay with it.